We are here. It is Monday. Hope you guys are ready. We're about to kick it off. I just want to get set here with my mic. I don't know, Mo. I think the camera is still in lock or lack or whatever they call it, but that's where the mic is still at, but that's fine. You guys are here for the charts, not my rugged good looks. I know some of the ladies are here for Keegan's rugged good looks, because as soon as we started getting Keegan on board, weirdly enough, our lady count went up. Keegs. Mo, alright, we've got our creative director in here, and this man is showing off my shirt. This is not Zara, this is, I think, Markham's, if I'm not mistaken. Alright, there we go, picture profile. Then just to get that pastiness off. Oh, beautiful.
Yo, Chris is looking super bright there.
Can give me a little bit more shine. Yeah, I like to move in the light. I'm a lover of the light. And then, okay. Alright, ISO. I don't know what that man is doing, but it's looking good.
I'm happy with that.
Are you happy with that? Sweet. Keeks looking. Can we just get Keegan to not look so buff on that side? I don't know. Is that just...
Chris is going to be trying to out-angle me here.
Yes, dude, my bro. That man is looking... What did you do? Shoulders this morning, my brother?
Nah, bro, I haven't gym yet. I'm actually nervous to go to gym this evening with a sunburn. Like,
I don't know. Keegan looks gymmed like every day, but Chad, it's Monday. Let me know how you guys are feeling. It is a new week. If you had a bad week last week, put it behind you. It is a complete new week. It's a week to restart. Everybody's starting from scratch this week. When it comes to time, all of us have the same amount of hours in a day. I think the big thing, the big divider is going to be your attitude towards this week. And again, small steps towards those goals. Towards those dreams of yours. Don't get lost in trying to look too far ahead. But we are here this morning, and Keeks, welcome. Hope you had a good weekend.
I did, just a very, very hot weekend, but a good weekend. What did you get up to?
I took it very easy. Kids going back to school tomorrow, so that is a good one. For the parents out there, you would understand that is the highlight, unfortunately, of your year. As much as we love them, the school is a blessing. I think we're going to get started. Slushy Cakes, Warren, Ruben, good morning. Fabio, that random kid, Etienne, Neil van der Westhuizen, good morning, brother. I must still reply to your messages, Neil. I'll get to it straight after the stream. Ashlyn VHW, Paco, Jevin, thank you for responding to the chat there. Joseph Iwumi, I haven't seen you yet, brother. Welcome. If this is your first time, just want to welcome all of our first time viewers. Wade and Cave, Vince Cornelius, the one and only. Welcome. LVG Pro Driver. That is a very weird YouTube name, but we still love you, brother. Sia, Ali Abbas, good morning. David Govender, who else? Amina, Moski, we've got Moski in the chat as well. Howard Miller, Sean Hobbs, Fahad, David Diakowski. He's been coming on quite a lot lately. Thank you for the support, David. Sondre, welcome back, my brother. Caden, Andy, all right, Chad. I think we're gonna get going here, and firstly, just gonna look at Keegan. Is it a bank holiday today? Somebody mentioned a bank.
I actually haven't even looked. Like, I'm going through my stuff now quickly. I know there's UK news coming out today. I think it is.
Somebody mentioned bank holiday. Chad, give me 1 second. I just want to confirm.
USD bank holiday.
Okay, Forex Factory. I just want to see what's the name of the holiday. Usually they have like a name. Let me just.
Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
All right. So, firstly, just want to say Happy Martin Luther King Day for all my US citizens. I think Keegan's going to do that later this afternoon as well. But yeah, let's take this time in remembrance to. I don't know if you guys know who Martin Luther King is. The guys in the US would obviously know, but Martin Luther King almost at the same level as Nelson Mandela when it comes to liberating, when it comes to providing a voice for the people. So definitely somebody, if you don't know his story, if you don't know the history about Martin Luther King, go check it out. That is what it takes to be a leader, to be a voice when for the people that don't have a voice. So in remembrance of Martin Luther King, may you all have a great day. All right, brothers, let's start. We've got nothing much today on deck. Honestly, a very slow day today. Tuesday starting to ramp up a little bit with quite a bit of data coming out of the Eurozone and out of Britain. We've got some CPI coming out of Germany, and the big one is going to be retail sales on Wednesday. No, it's Thursday, I believe. Retail sales on Thursday for the US. And what else did I see? I think we've got the confidence index as well, the Michigan. Is that Friday? We've got the Philly Fed manufacturing survey, and where did I see this morning? Alright, it's not that big of a week, if I'm honest. Most of the data is out of the way. But yeah, today relatively straightforward, relatively flat. And as per usual, we're going to kick it off with the dollar. Last week being a little bit choppy, if I have to admit it. Last week was very choppy, and it was expected. So, Chad, here's the thing. Last week we were bearish. We were expecting this similar order flow to what we've had for these past couple of weeks. That did not happen in this case. We have now created a confirmed resistance. Not confirmed, but the 2 consecutive bearish weekly candle closures will confirm that. But now the interesting thing is, what are we going to do? Are we going to come again to retest that level, take out last week's high to then continue lower? Or is this now actually the bullish candle that's going to close back inside of the range for that deeper pullback to maybe come and retest a little bit deeper, this 104.66 for the guys that use a fib tool? Would it not make sense if price comes back to, say, at least the 50 or even back to the 61.8, which is that level? I think it would. But in any case, let's see where we are on the weekly. I'm going to go with neutral, just due to the fact that at any stage we can continue bearish, or we can actually try and make a move to the upside. So neutral on the week for me. And daily time frame, what do we have? Still, we have a range. Nothing has changed. 102.25. There's that key level there. Downside targets is 101.52. I believe once we start breaking this, we're going to start seeing a lot of downside momentum on the dollar. And likewise, if we can start trading above, especially get a daily candle closure above here, 102.25, we've got that next level here, and then ultimately that 103. So even on the daily, I'm going to go with neutral, and this is a ranging market. Keegs, DXY, I think let's take it step for step. Just that price a little bit to the right. Perfect. There it is. Keegan on deck for you guys.
All right, guys. So on the week, I am bearish. Same as last week. We just had a little bit of consolidation. I think honestly that was just markets opening up, really fundamentals starting to come into the markets again, just setting the tone for us. But now on the day, we are looking more bullish. So again, we are still in this range, guys. That's what the whole thing about this now. We do want to start trading away from here. We've been in this range. We spoke about the whole time. If we go over to, I think, the 4 hour, we had a much cleaner zone. Yeah. So yeah, we can see this little range. There's a fake outs the whole time. So personally, I'd like us to actually start seeing something a bit more of a breakaway. So really start going to that R1 or even the S1 before we just carry on consolidating here. So at the end of the day, for me with dollar, I am bearish, but I am going to wait for that downwards momentum. So when we do look at on the day, if you see, basically from our Asia range, we closed off very low on Friday with that gap up to the top side today. With it went straight for that gap fill. If you see gap fill going straight for the daily pivot and EQ and setting the Asia lows for us, we trade right back up straight away. So all I'd like to see is Asia highs honestly to hold, even possibly a little fake out, sweep the Asia highs to get back in. And I'd love to see us start trading back down to the weekly pivot, seeing that DXY fall. After that, again, we want to start seeing that downwards momentum push really start coming in today.
Shot Keegs, Chad, that is US 30 and dollar index. We're gonna go over to US 30 now. Just let me know how the music is. I think it should be good. If it's not, just drop a comment there in the chat. Weekly time frame, what do we have here? We've got a very weird weekly close from last week. Why do I say that? We took out the previous weekly high and we also took out the previous weekly low, so we took liquidity both ways. Here's the thing, are we gonna have some type of swing low formation happen here? You guys know what a swing low formation is. There's the resistance, there's the potential support. We took out the previous weekly low, we closed bullish, so I'm gonna go on a limb here and I'm gonna go with bullish for the week. How will I flip my bias to bearish? If we start taking out last week's low, we can even come all the way down here and test the 2 weeks ago that low, and I can still be bullish. So I'm going to go with bullish on the week and on a 5 minute time, daily time frame. Are we still? Oh, sheesh. Sheesh, Chad, sorry. US 30 weekly time frame. Sorry, just going to recap quickly. I mentioned here we took out the previous weekly high and we took out the low. I said this has got the potential to be a swing low formation. I'm going to go bullish on the week. Daily time frame, what do we have on the daily? Let's quickly look at the daily. We've got a lot of resistance building up in this level right here, and we all know what is going to happen from this resistance. One of two things. Either this is buy side liquidity where sellers are going to get clapped, or this is actually the potential topping formation for price to start trading lower. If we start getting daily candle closures below here, I do think we've got the ability to trade into this next range at 37.087. Otherwise, what's going to happen is we're going to start breaking above this key level 37.34, which we marked out last week. And for the most part today is either going to be this range right here. This is your bullish range, and we've got our bearish range down here. If we start doing something like this, we can start seeing lower prices. So on the daily, technically this is a bearish daily candle because we took out a previous daily high. We closed a strong bearish, so technically on the day I should be bearish. 5 minute time frame, what do we have on the 5? Let's quickly look at it. Daily pivot up here, accumulation distribution still firmly bullish. 2 levels to monitor for this session. Firstly, this key level right here, 37.552. That is our key level that we basically got from the daily. Asia highs have already been nipped. We've got our daily pivot up here as well, and I'm going to say monitor this level down here, but for confirmed bullish continuations, I would love to see something like this. Once we get something like that, I can say we can see higher prices. Otherwise, we're going to start trading lower if we start doing something like this. If we start rejecting here, you're going to see price coming all the way lower. 4 hour time frame, let's just establish quickly where our weekly pivot is, and then we don't have to do it again this week. So weekly, where's the weekly S1? We don't even have it on. That's fine. for our, all right, Nasdaq. Let's quickly look at the weekly time frame. Let's see where we are. Nasdaq, very strong weekly candle closure last week. Only thing is we have yet to close above this weekly resistance level. Also, we have yet to close below this level right here. I would have loved for last week's weekly candle to do something like this. First, take out that previous weekly low, and then this could have been a confirmed swing low formation. However, I'm going to go with neutral on the week, because at any stage can we go either way. It's technically an inside week. This not really took out the highs. All right, daily time frame, let's quickly look at it from the daily perspective. Last week, remember, we said we've got this internal structure. We are starting to create some type of resistance here, and 69.70, that is the level to watch out for potential reversals or continuations. And in the short term, this little level right here, this is going to be important, 16.855. So on the day, I'm going to go with neutral as well. I think we're going to have either today or tomorrow, we're going to have a big expansion day. Why do I say that? Look at these two consecutive daily candle closures, closing literally almost on its open. So big volume incoming. Keep in mind, we've got this intermediate level right here. Let's quickly jump down to the 5, and then I'm going to give Keegan the opportunity. 5 minutes to go. Asia highs up here. All right, Nasdaq looking a lot stronger than US 30 this morning. All right, there's that intermediate level we marked out earlier from the daily. So this level right here, that's going to be key. If we're going to see some type of continuation, please monitor 16.850. Otherwise, if we do start coming deeper, 16.822, that's your level to monitor for Nasdaq. So again, daily neutral, weekly neutral, and gonna give Keegan a sec there to just quickly see what's happening there, and then we can get going. Okay, let's quickly look at UJ. Keegs, are you ready for US 30 Nasdaq?
Give me 5 minutes.
Perfect.
Just setting all my ranges quickly.
All right, Chad. UJ, let's quickly look at UJ. We've got 5 minutes left. It's Monday. Don't stress. There's going to be a lot of time to trade this week. UJ, last week closing bullish. What I like about last week's candle closure is that we closed finally above this previous area of resistance. We tested that at 144.36. However, if you look left with me, we've got this little internal structure here that was previously a support level, and now we've got almost, I wouldn't really confirm it as a resistance, because we still closed bullish last week. We've got all of this week to fall to the upside, so I am still bullish on the week. Daily time frame, what do we have on the day? On the daily, it is purely pullback break. You can see here, this is clearly bullish market structure. We took out this previous swing low formation right there, and then from there you can clearly see that we have been starting to create higher highs and higher lows. Only thing is, now we're starting to get to this upper end of it where we start overlapping, where highs and lows start to overlap one another. So still bullish. Only thing though is that we are now stuck inside of this range. This is now the range where we almost probably spent quite a couple of days in, and once we start breaking above 146.50, that is when you'll start seeing a lot of upside momentum. And I think if we start trading below 144, we can see that deeper pullback, even all the way back down to 141.80. But on the day, I'm going to go with neutral, because we have yet to create a support from here. We've got a confirmed resistance, 2 consecutive bearish daily candle closures. That for me is a confirmed resistance. And remember last week when we had 2 consecutive bearish daily candle closures, then we had the confirmed support. So that was relatively easy to trade away from that support. as of yet, we have yet to create a support here, still coming down. So we need to wait for that daily candle closure. So neutral on the day, 5-minute time frame. What do we have on the 5? Let's quickly check it. All right, quite a bit of movement during Asia. Beautiful to see. Asia highs up here, Asia lows down here. Daily pivot, daily R1. We've got the 50 right here. We already tested Asia highs. Remember when we talked about